The Inspector General's report on James Comey's behavior within the FBI came out this week. In eye-opener, the report exposes what was really going on under Comey's leadership. Naturally, President Donald Trump has been vindicated for his decision to fire the man, and he took to Twitter to scorch his opponents. President Donald Trump took to Twitter to roast James Comey after the shocking IG report. Photo credit, FBI, Flickr, Chips Emotivilla, Getty Images. The Inspector General's report, eagerly anticipated by many in the media, was supposed to cover the FBI's handling of Hillary Clinton's email case. We already knew they botched it. Clinton was illegally conducting government business on a private, unsecured email server. It was a violation of the law. Yet James Comey, during the election, announced to the country she would not be prosecuted. Only recently did the DOJ bother to look into this case. Now, thanks to this report, we know that James Comey was hardly a model FBI director. The report exposed his leadership, stating he departed dramatically from FBI and department norms. Clearly, James Comey was a loose cannon who did not follow the rules and was in it for himself. On top of that, we discovered more about biased FBI agent Peter Strzok. The man responsible for overseeing Clinton's investigation was a Clinton supporter. More importantly, he hated Donald Trump. His texts with his lover revealed a shocking bias, one that most certainly affected his work. The report exposes the FBI during the last administration. It was run by a man who did not follow basic rules, procedures, opening up the bureau to massive compromises and corruption. It kind of makes sense that President Trump fired Comey, doesn't it? Now he's taking to Twitter to put his enemies in their place. FBI agent Peter Strzok, who headed the Clinton investigations, texted to his lover Lisa Page, in the IG report, that "we'll stop candidate Trump from becoming president." Doesn't get any lower than that. Donald J. Trump, at Real Donald Trump. June 15, 2018. The IG report is a total disaster for Comey, his minions, and sadly, the FBI. Comey will now officially go down as the worst leader, by far, in the history of the FBI. I did a great service to the people in firing him. Good instincts. Christopher Wray will bring it proudly back. Donald J. Trump. At Real Donald Trump. June 15, 2018. Why in the world didn't Barack Obama fire this guy, Comey? Asks Mark Levin. Donald J. Trump. At Real Donald Trump. June 15, 2018. It's pretty clear the FBI covered up Hillary Clinton's email case. She was running for president, after all. People within the department, her own supporters, would not have done anything to hurt her chances, even if that meant undermining the cause of justice. And they claim Trump obstructed? Give me a break. The report claims Comey wasn't politically motivated. We never thought so. Comey was only in it for himself. He didn't care about who he was serving under. Yet his lack of leadership and commitment to the FBI's standards allowed a hack like Strzok to undermine a critical investigation. Hillary Clinton jeopardized our national security. As Secretary of State, she broke the law to set up her own private email server. She sent classified documents through this network, opening them up to hackers and foreign agents. Clinton knew full well that what she was doing was wrong. We can safely assume she didn't care. She did it to keep her pay-for-play dealings hidden from Obama. The FBI should have thrown the book at her. What she did put all of us in danger. But it's obvious James Comey didn't care. He seemed more concerned with his image or the privileges he enjoyed as FBI head. Wouldn't want to upset his potential new boss, right? His negligence allowed Strzok, and who knows how many others, to undermine their work. The reputation of the FBI is now in the toilet. How can the American people trust this agency, when we see how their agents behave? The only silver lining is how Trump has handled the situation. He truly did the American people a service when he fired James Comey. He knew the media would flip out over it. Trump knew liberals would attack. But the president knew it was the right thing to do. We are only seeing now, thanks to the report, how right he was. James Comey was a bad FBI leader. Imagine how much worse it would have gotten had he stayed on. What other crucial cases would have been ruined because of Comey's lack of leadership and integrity? President Trump ends his statement with a note of hope. He put his faith in Christopher Wray. Hopefully, this new leadership can right the wrongs of the past. Perhaps the FBI can get back to the work of enforcing the law and putting criminals like Hillary Clinton behind bars. Facebook has greatly reduced distribution of our stories in our readers' news feeds and is instead promoting mainstream media sources. When you share on social media, however, you greatly help distribute our content. Please take a moment and consider sharing this article with your friends and family. Thank you. Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton, James Comey.